Reports of 42 person weapon you. I never want. Try lose you, try them up on me. Well.
If not that Nigerian politicians don't have shame, tell me why Mr. Yakubu, the Inec chairman, will go to Ghana to even have the audacity to say something about a successful election in Ghana. He is the audacity for me. Anyway, let me explain. In case you don't know, Ghana just had a successful election on the 7th of December 2024, where they elected their new president. Now, the election was between two parties, the incumbent power, which is their current vice president, and their former president. Now, the Ghanaians do no longer want the current administration. According to them, the current administration are not doing anything, and the current vice president is promising them what he would have actually done while in power. So, Ghanaians do not want their current vice president. How do you know that election was successful? Is when the results come out and the people are happy, meaning that the result reflects the people's mind. When the result reflects the people's vote, the people will be happy. Not like in Nigeria, when results will be called, the country will be like a ghost town, like a cemetery. Nobody will be laughing, nobody will celebrate, everybody will be mourning, like, Nigeria lost something big. Let's leave Nigeria out of this. Now let's focus on Ghana. So Ghanaians successfully elected who they want, and they are happy about it. You could see that they are celebrating. Nobody saying go to court. In fact, their current vice president, who lost the election, gave a speech stating that he accepts the result because, in fact, what does he want to argue? The election was so transparent and good. Perfect. Now, it pains my heart. It is with all pain in my heart that I have to say this good thing about Ghana. Now they praise like this. But anyway, when we see good things, let's say it. But the most painful part of this whole thing is that the Nigerian electoral chairman, which is Mr. Yakubu, the popular Inec chairman of Nigeria, Inec chairman, went there and had the audacity to conduct an interview and said,
the second thing for me is the lesson that Ghana also learned from Nigeria in the area of managing constituency election results. Until the last election in Ghana, all results come to the EC headquarters in Accra, that is parliamentary and presidential.
Unlike something good and you cannot do it in your own country. Mr. Yakubu announced results at midnight while everybody was sleeping in Nigeria. And guess what happened? Mr. Yakubu told the opposition parties or the other parties, if you are not satisfied with the result, go to court. But Mr. Yakubu did not here go to court in Ghana, but he told them here, go to court. Let me tell you, the most heartbreaking one is that Nigerian President Mahmood Tinubu told the president-elect of Ghana that he likes it when people voting who they want willingly. Anyway, I'm not laughing, but there is a pain behind that laugh. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you shamelessly congratulated John Mahama, who is the president-elect in Ghana. He came out victorious in the just concluded presidential election in Ghana. You shamelessly congratulated him. John Mahama's victory was as a result of the people's wish. The people decided who wants to govern them, and that's why they gave him their vote, and he emerged victorious. But it's a shame that a man like you, who doesn't believe in free and fair election, for you to be congratulating a man, a president-elect that emerged as a result of the people's wish, is disgraceful, is shameful, and so pathetic. You are a man who believes in grabbing it, snatching it, and running away with it. If that was the case in Ghana, John Mahama would never have emerged victorious in the just concluded election in Ghana, because John Mahama contested against the incumbent president. He contested as an opposition and against the incumbent president. So there was no way he would have been able to snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. So the people's choice was the deciding factor as to who emerged in the election that was just concluded in Ghana, in the presidential election. Congratulations to Ghanaians for doing a good job. You guys played a major role. You voted, you stood your ground and defended your vote to make sure your vote counted, to make sure your vote was not manipulated. Congratulations to you people. And I hope my fellow Nigerian brothers and sisters learn from this. 2023 election was an eye-opener. Let me put it that way. 2027 is around the corner. That might just be the beginning of the revolution that would change the true state of Nigeria. 2027, for those that will be alive before that time, would be the one to make sure the revolution we've been craving for kickstarts. That is when they try to manipulate the election. So a man that has been a senator, that has been governor and now the president, that has never believed that the people's wish should be allowed to be the deciding factor of who governs them, is shamelessly congratulating a president-elect whose emergence was as a result of the people's wish. The John Yakubu, the Inec chairman, Mahmood Yakubu, the Inec chairman, who is one of the worst things that has happened to this country, Nigeria, who sold the people's vote in 2023 presidential election. You said, you commended the electoral empire in Ghana, saying that they conducted a commendable election that was free and transparent. You said they learned from Nigeria Inec. Mr. Mahmood Yakubu, if the election you conducted in 2023 presidential election and subsequent election that has been conducted under your watch, if they were free and fair, if they were transparent, if the true winners was the one pronounced to be winner, may your reign be long. May this be the beginning of good things happening in your life and in your family life. May the position you hold now just be a stepping stone for you. But no, all of this election were compromised. If you compromise all this election, 2023 presidential election, the Edo State governorship election, the Ondo governorship election that you have conducted, if you were compromised in any way by denying the people's choice, may your family continue to suffer from deadly sicknesses, starting from cancer. In fact, may cancer be the smallest among all the sicknesses you and your entire household will continue to suffer. May cancer and all other deadly sicknesses be a permanent friend in your household. And so do to the president who is congratulating the president-elect in Ghana. If your emergence as a president of Nigeria today was not as a result of the people's choice, was not by the majority vote that brought you into power, you will leave power in shame. And your children's children will inherit the calamity that will befall your family. Shame will be your reward, locally and internationally. May sicknesses, strange sicknesses, never finish your household. May the forces of the universe work against you both day and night. If you drink water, it will become sickness in your body. If you breathe air, it will pollute your system. If you touch our soil, it will cause you pain. This also goes to Mahmood Yakubu. If you are guilty of everything I've said, may pain never end in your home. May sorrow, from one sorrow to another, may the universe brings you pain and sorrow from you to your generations to come. For putting Nigeria into this calamity we have currently found ourselves as a result of somebody compromising what should generally be free and fair election. And to everybody who compromised the 2023 election in Nigeria, may you inherit from the curse I have placed on the Inec chairman and the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if they are guilty of what I have said, may this court follow them generations to generation. Congratulations to my Ghanaians brothers. You guys did well. Nigerians, 2027 is around the corner. Be ready for these guys. They may have the state apparatus at their disposal, but when they don't have the masses, when they don't have the people, even the state apparatus they have, they will find it difficult to manipulate the system. That's the truth. They will find it difficult to manipulate the system. We will wait for 2027. The much awaited revolution, I see it knocking. And 2027 might just be the beginning of a total change of the bad system we are currently in Nigeria. All the elites in this country, Nigeria, are all bad eggs. 98% of elite in Nigeria are the cause of what Nigeria is facing today. Those that have amassed wealth illegally, they brought Nigeria to her knee, that we are now suffering in the midst of plenty. We are lacking in the midst of plenty. Nigeria is a country that is blessed with all the natural resources that ought to make this country a great country. But because few people are stealing the resources, look at where Nigeria is. Congratulations to Ghanaians. Fellow Nigerians, be ready for 2027. Hopefully we'll be alive to witness it.